Most people use AI to look and sound smart. I'm going to show you how to use AI to become dangerous. These are two different things, and by the end of this video, you will never mix them up again. Right now, while you are using ChatGPT to write your emails, someone else is using the same exact tool to outthink you in every room you walk in. And you can't see it happening. And that is what makes it dangerous. There is a way to use AI the right way, and almost very few persons are doing it today. And this is not just my own opinion, there's a proof. In 2025, a researcher named Michael Gellick studied around 600 people, and he wanted to answer one question. What happens to your brain when you let AI do the thinking for you? And so he measured a number of things. He measured how people use AI and how much of the thinking they outsource to AI. And he also measured how strong their critical thinking was after the use of the tool. The results were troubling. The more people let AI do the thinking for them, the weaker their own thinking got. And you know what? Young people were the most culprit here. They scored the lowest on critical thinking out of everyone in the study. There's a name for this, and it's called cognitive offloading. And that's a fancy way of saying you handed your thinking to something or someone else. And as it turns out, whenever you let a tool do the hard thinking, your own brain checks out. It's like a muscle you never use. You lose it. And some people call it AI brain rot. And that's another fancy way of saying that AI is slowly making people less smart while they are feeling more productive. And so here's the trap you are almost walking into. You are using AI in a way that stops you from thinking your best thoughts. And it feels like productivity while this is happening. I have a doctorate in how people think and make decisions, and even the best minds fall into this trap. Let me show you how to use AI without losing your brain. There's a gap opening up between two kinds of people right now, and it's not the gap between people who use AI and the people who don't, because almost everyone around us has an idea of how AI works and how it is used. It is the gap between people who use AI to do their work faster and the people who actually use AI to think better than they could have done alone. The first group saves time only. The second group becomes a different kind of person over time. The first group is doing productivity hack. The other group is using AI to get smarter every single day. And every month you spend in the first group by shortening your emails, summarizing articles only, you're not just standing still, you're falling behind. And you're falling behind the person who uses AI as their thinking partner. The person is building a mind you cannot compete with. And so, let me take you through the right way to use AI. It has 4 layers. And stay with me. The third one is where even smart people get caught. And layer 1 is what you think AI is used for, the thinking phase. Now, watch what everyone is doing with AI. You have a job to do. Maybe it's to write something, fix something or summarize something. And so, what do? You type your request, you grab the answer, you paste it, you move on. And it feels fast, it feels like working smarter, not harder. But here is really what is happening behind the scene. You are treating a thinking machine like a snack machine, where you press a button, something drops out, you grab it, and then your brain never gets to use. That is cognitive offloading. You are quietly giving away your thinking. You think the job of AI is to get things done faster. Well, that is not the whole picture. Getting things done faster just means you reach the finish line sooner. But if the thinking that got the result was shallow, doing it in half the time just make the result shallow, weak, and fast. The person beating you isn't just finishing the task faster, they are showing up with better thinking. That's the difference between using AI for productivity and using AI to actually think better. And it starts with what you believe AI tool is even used for, because AI is your thinking partner. You bring your years of experience and context. The tool expands your capabilities. And at layer 2 is the sparring principle. And now, let me give you an idea. And I'll give you the name so you never forget it. And here's the idea. IQ has a limit, and that limit isn't set by how much you know. It is set by the quality of your questions, because being smart isn't always about having all the right answers, but asking better questions. Now, think about this way. When you think alone, you are playing both sides. You have to come up with the idea. You have to decide it is a good one. Nobody tests it for you. Now, there's a shift from using AI as an answering machine to using AI as a thinking partner. And so what that means is you stop asking it to give you answers to transition into allowing AI to attack or to criticize your answers. So you don't say things like this: write me a business plan. Instead, you say stuff like this: here is my plan. You are the toughest, most doubtful investor in Lagos. Rip this plan apart. Find every weak spot I am too proud to see. And now, that is smart prompting, a way of thinking with AI. You have just built a sparring partner that never gets tired, it never gets polite, and never lets you win for free. That is the mechanism, allowing AI to be your partner, because you get smarter by having your ideas tested, and AI is your best partner in doing this. And layer number 3, I call it the trap, and it's the one I really need you to hear, because this trap catches the smart people. And here's the trap: the smarter you are, the more AI will praise you into being dumb. Think about it. These tools are built to be nice to you. You bring an idea, and the AI's first move is to help you, to agree with you, to make your idea sound good. If you're sounding sure of yourself, it agrees completely with you. It tells you your half-right ideas are brilliant. And smart people fall for this for one reason: they are used to being right all the time. And so when AI agrees, it doesn't feel like it's just been nice, it feels like proof. And these tools sometimes get the wrong answers with total confidence. That is called AI hallucination. And I call it also the mirror trap. The AI becomes a mirror. It shows you a slightly better looking version of your own face, and you fall for it all the time. The average person uses AI and stay average. Smart person uses it in lazy ways and end up very sure in the wrong direction. And that can have a costly implication for you. The only way out is to refuse the mirror. You have to make AI critique your own ideas to the point of disagreeing with you. And you have to make it uncomfortable to talk to, because comfort is where your thinking goes to die. This is how you think for yourself while using AI tools, instead of letting the tool think for you. And at layer 4, I call the protocol. This is what you actually do with AI starting today. 3 moves that turn AI into a gym for your brain. Move number 1, argue the other side. Before any big decision or a pitch, give it this prompt: take the opposite side from me and make the strongest case you can. Assume I'm wrong and prove it. You are not just looking for a pat on the back. You want the strongest push against you. If your ideas survive this, it is tested. If it doesn't, you have just saved yourself from finding out in front of everyone. Move number 2, make it question you. Stop asking AI to make things for you and start asking AI to test you. Now, try this prompt. Ask me 5 questions a smart expert would ask, even before I present this. The ones I'm hoping nobody asks. Then answer the answers out aloud. That's your practice session, and that's using AI as a tutor and a coach at the same time. Do this the night before a big presentation, and you will walk in ready for the hard questions instead of getting caught off guard. And move number 3, teach it back. After the AI explains something to you, flip it back. Now, say something like this: I'm going to explain this back to you. Correct me hard whenever I'm fuzzy or wrong. Fantastic idea. This is the fastest way to learn anything, because the danger isn't reading the answer. It is owning it well enough to use it under pressure. You don't get dangerous by collecting answers with AI. You get dangerous when you can't fake understanding to a machine that won't let you. Argue the other side, make it question you, and teach it back. 3 moves that turn AI into a gym for your brain. Do this for a month and you won't just know yourself anymore. You will think differently under pressure, and your usage of AI will improve. People will start calling you gifted and you'll become dangerous with AI. Now, let this sink in. Everyone thinks AI is going to make people lazy, and for the most part, the study proves it will. But that's exactly why it is also the biggest opportunity of your life. In a world where AI makes most people lazy, dependent, and not sure of themselves, you will become dangerous by just standing next to them because you have learned a new way to use AI. And that is how the top 1% use AI. If you want to understand the mindset shift that will make this transition effortless, check out the next video showing on the screen. And if you want to understand the psychology and science of well-being, kindly subscribe and ring the bell. I love you. Take care.